you for granted, nothing left to give. I don't see the reason to be open. Now I'm playing selfish, shutting down emotions, pushing love.
Hi, my name is Magdalene Adenaike and I am the CEO of Music Relief. Music Relief is a service-based organization and we run empowering creative workshops for our target audience, which are youths and young women. We work with experienced workshop facilitators to be able to carry out these creative workshops. And the experience that we have are people who have gone through several issues in life, who have been able to turn those dark times into positive times for them, to be able to become empowered. And also, obviously, by working with our target audience, they are also empowering them, helping them build their confidence and self-esteem. The event was held on the 30th of October and that coincided with Black History Month. It was called From Shame to Strength, and it was an event that brought the whole community together to be able to learn different aspects of shame to strength from different people. And the people that we had on stage that evening were leading ladies within the community who made up the panelists, telling us issues that obviously they'd been through in life that represented shame to strength. And we also had young people as well who also did several performances on stage that evening, telling us their interpretation of shame to strength as well. So it was a very good evening in the whole.
It wasn't alright because the pain was real. A story that's too heartbreaking to tell. Imagine once being happy and everything that made you happy was now the reason you didn't want life to go on. It just didn't feel real. Nothing was going right. I was a young girl chasing my dreams who had the key to the world, the education that meant the world. I just slipped up and went down the wrong path. A girl who went from straight A's to D's and E's within a week. It started when I met a guy. The wrong guy.
But I couldn't get a job because I had no grades. I had no one to call on. He was the only person I had, but it wasn't his fault. And he hated it when I shouted. But he made me realize when I was wrong. How could I be so angry when everything was already so perfect? My angel was in care. I had a flat with the man that I loved and he gave me things that made me feel wonderful. For a while. Being on drugs and being drugged is two different things and I never knew which one was which. It's the same as being loved and loving. I never knew which one was which. And I never knew anything because he never told me anything.
Computer, what are the coordinates? Sending coordinates. Send down a new heart. Sending heart.
From a girl who had a child, an innocent child, the boy we saw here, to a girl now to be married. The church was not comfortable with her leading in the choir. The choir of all the things, just going to sing with others, but people saw you as dead. So I want to say to Magdalene, your firstborn son is not shame, he is strength.
So again, Magdalene, very inspiring woman yourself, and thank you for bringing everyone here today.
The event was held, like I said before, to coincide obviously with Black History Month, but especially to bring the community together, to be able to highlight issues that surround shame to strength. The whole title came about from my book. My book is called From Shame to Strength, Music Saved Me, and it highlights my own personal journey as a teen mom someone who had to go through early marriage, divorce, abuse within the marriage, remarrying again, and just highlighting several issues that I experienced that were dark times for me, but been over the years been able to turn it around. So we had on the night, like I said before, 4 leading ladies who made up our panelists, who came to discuss issues in their own lives as well, highlighting issues from shame to strength. And we also had young people as well, who also, which was the main thing we wanted to do, was to attract young people to come and do performances in their own way and narrate shame to strength for them to have a better understanding of so many issues that young people have to face, not just myself, but young people now. So it's not just teen pregnancy, it's not just early marriage, it's not just divorce, it's not just abuse, but so many issues that young people are having to face that are rampant right now. We talk about early marriage, there's abortion as well, there's gang activities, so many different things that are actually taking place right now. We wanted to be able to empower these young people and get them to learn, to gain experience, gain confidence, and obviously learn from that whole event that evening in order to move on, to become empowered within themselves and as they move on in life as well.
Seeing people acting out my own story, and that for me was painful but also powerful, because it empowers the young people to be able to do something, so that way they don't fall into that same pattern. As you can see, there was obviously, like he said, I wasn't born in this country, so you're coming from a different country, having to adapt to a new environment, coming from a loving family, and then you come into this country and then you fall into various things in the country. You can see there was an element obviously with the pregnancy, and then you already know that you're a young person, you're going through this emotion, you've got this shame and disgrace to the family, but you're trying to like, oh please help me out here, but that isn't happening. Not because, they don't want to know, it's because of the fact of what happened and what people say. So they did that, and they talked about, and we saw the marriage, you have to marry to be able to rectify that whole issue. And they did it so beautifully well. And for me, I think the message that we need to come away with, obviously the title is Shame to Strength, but also that we need to be
Somehow we're blinded by our foolish pride. Then I'm reminded by a voice inside. I know that we'll find a love that's real.